But overall, it was quite overwhelming, like the amount of support that I had. So I was really, really grateful.
Got to play in the DC playpen, first of all with David S. Goyer, who obviously created Krypton. I mean, there's a guy who knows his superheroes. Blade 2, Batman Begins. Those are three great movies to have on anyone's CV.
Yeah. I feel very fortunate. David's such a legend, actually. We were going to potentially work together last year as well on Sandman, that new Netflix show that just came out, I think, this week. He's an absolute pleasure, such a joy to work with. Didn't work out, but yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. That would have been. I mean, I've yet to watch it, but obviously Neil Gaiman's a freaking legend. That's a shame that didn't work out, huh?
Yeah. I had to choose. Jobs are like this. You always have to choose. Like, I'm not saying that I had an offer from Sandman. I didn't, but I was being seen numerous times for it, and it just got to a point where I had to sign. I had a movie on the table, I had Batwoman on the table, and I just had to, they both needed a decision, so I had to sign the contract, you know, or turn them both down and screen test for, yeah, I don't know. It's hard, isn't it?
It is. Well, it is. I mean, it's nice though. I mean, of the decisions you have to make, it's quite nice. But yeah, I mean, I don't know which way I'd have gone with that. I think you made the right decision. But then I haven't seen Sandman. So I don't know. I mean, you're not asking me, so I don't know why I'm even answering this question. But...
No, but you're right too, because it is so hard to know what the quote unquote right decision is at the time. And obviously in hindsight, you look back at things and you're like, okay, maybe that would have been better for me at that time. But like, you know, in the moment, all you have to go on is what you know. And Sandman was just a script at that moment in time, and so was that other movie. And you know, Batwoman wasn't. So yeah.
So with Batwoman then, and Krypton as well, but Batwoman, I mean, you're dipping your toe into an arena that has a voracious fan base. Like, you know, I mean, anything based in the DC universe, whether it's Superman, whether it's Batman, you know, comes with you know, people who know this lore more than I do. I don't know how much of a comic book fan you are, but probably more than both of us put together. People who have lived this. Did you find there was a sea change in attention, let's say, on you once you entered these worlds?
Yeah, 100%.
In a nice way, because I mean, what comes with that is people going, you know, hey, you're in Batwoman, and this is sort of my playpen that you're entering. So I guess there's a sort of weird power dynamic between fan and star on shows like that.
Yeah, I felt really, really fortunate because when I was up for it last year, there was circulation and support online for me to kind of, you know, replace Ruby then. And at that time, it just didn't swing that way. So, you know, when Caroline, the showrunner, kind of came back around a few months later, it just, something about it felt right. And I feel so fortunate because it was like the fans almost had fan cast me, like they kind of got their little, you know, yeah. So I was fortunate enough to not, I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't trawl through, you know, Twitter, and maybe there was negative stuff, I have no idea. But overall, it was quite overwhelming, like the amount of support that I had. So I was really, really grateful and blown away by that.
Is it fun? Is it fun being in a show like that? Because from the outside looking in, it looks like a fun thing to be involved in.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's amazing. You know, the cast are amazing. Everyone involved in that show is amazing. And I just felt so welcomed unanimously as soon as I got there. I just felt so fortunate that this had kind of worked out in the way that it did. Don't get me wrong, the night shoots are long. Like it's a long shoot. And as you know, with filming, it's 17, you know, plus hours a day. So yeah, it was long, but honestly, it was just incredible. Like the stunts, the storyline, like I loved it. I loved every second of being on that show.
And I think didn't Ruby herself, she was very complimentary about your casting as her replacement as her character.
Yeah.
That's got to be nice as well. Just like to sort of dot the final I guess.
Yeah, it was weird actually because I had congratulated her when she got it. It was weird. You know, I'd messaged her and congratulated her and wished her luck with the season premiere. So when she was, you know, a year later congratulating me, it did feel kind of weird, but it was great to kind of have that support from her as well. So yeah.
Hello, Alex here. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to get in touch with us at all, for any reason, you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at JTFpod. And don't forget to subscribe to the full audio podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your pods.